This year, 2016, so far, has been just fucking phenomenal for One Piece. Both in the anime with Gear 4th and all this Sanji business in the manga. Because every single chapter since this year began, since the year of Sanji started off with 2016, every chapter of One Piece has been just a blast to read. Like either funny-wise, lore-wise, or just anything you could possibly want from the One Piece manga. Like stuff that we've been wanting for a while ever since Dressrosa ended, we're finally getting a bit more with these past few chapters of One Piece. And I'll be honest with you guys, by far the best part for this week's chapter of One Piece was the dynamic conversation between like Luffy, Zoro, and the rest of the crew on what they're going to do about Sanji. Because I'll be honest, it just seemed like a One Piece forum. Like, I'm honestly thinking if Oda ever checks out One Piece forums just to see what his fans are coming up with, like theories and what they think about the crew members. And literally every crew member in this chapter was just like another forum member, like typing away in the blog or forum. And it was just so funny because you have Luffy worried as shit about Sanji, then you have Zoro blaming Sanji for all this stuff, and then you have Nami saying no, it's not Sanji's fault, and Usopp, and everyone has something to say. And it was just so really awesome to see because we really don't get a chance to see the crew members actually discussing or disagreeing on a particular matter. I believe the last big one was when Usopp left the crew. Other than that, they are pretty much in agreement with anything that goes on within or like outside the crew. So it's pretty interesting to see that the crew is actually pretty divided on what to do with Sanji. But Zoro, oh my god, Zoro is being too real right now. Like he's being way too real. I love you, Zoro, but you're being savage. He's just going in there saying like, yo, Sanji left. He didn't even say thank you for everything or goodbye and whatever. He just up and left, and he got Big Mom on her ass. Fuck Sanji, he'll come back on his own. And everyone else is like, yo, Zoro, oh. And Zoro being Zoro, he just laid it out for them. He's like, listen, we came to New World. We fucked shit up on Punk Hazard and got Doflamingo on her ass. We fucked shit up in Dressrosa, and now we got Kaido on our ass. And now Sanji goes and picks up a fight with Big Mom, and all this like shit starts coming up from the water because of him. And Nami's just not having any of that. It's like, yo, don't blame Sanji for that. And I just love seeing this Zoro dynamic because Zoro obviously is the most chill out of the whole crew aside from Luffy, but Luffy's like an idiot. Zoro is both smart and very chill at the same time. So you gotta sit back and ask yourself, okay, Zoro clearly cares about his crewmates, like without a doubt. He would not leave a single crewmate behind in regards to anything. But at the same time, like, do you sacrifice what your position is in the new world? Because they got a lot on their plate as it is. The Straw Hats got Big Mom, they got Kaido, that is already bad enough. And now they got Sanji doing some Sanji shit with some other chick. So Zoro's just being realistic, and you're just wondering, like, I mean, can you be that savage, Zoro, in the crew about one of your crewmates? And Brook needs to, like, just fess up what he knows, because every time, even before when Capone was explaining to Sanji about the Vinsmoke family, Brook was acting like mad suspicious. Like, not in terms of like, you know, he didn't want to tell the crew anything, but the Vinsmoke name was ringing bells to him. Like, he knew more than he was letting on. And in this chapter, again, they mentioned the Vinsmoke family, and there's just this single panel of Brook in like utter silence, like not knowing what to do or what to say. He clearly knows something about this family. Now, as to why he wouldn't share this information with the rest of the crew, I have no idea. Is it that incriminating like info that is gonna like make him not want Sanji anymore? Are they gonna say, fuck you Sanji, get out of my life? Brook, my man, you just gotta stop this foolishness and spill the beans, please. And we see such an interesting change in Luffy, because if you guys remember, before, you know, Nami told like everyone about what happened to Sanji, when Luffy and the crew read the note, they just saw it as, oh, you know, Sanji will be back, let's chill and go eat and have a party. But now after hearing the story about what really happened to Sanji and why he left, Luffy just starts reading the note again, and you see this look of concern. Like, now, he's not like, you know, chill back. He's like, wait a minute. Sanji might not return to the crew. Yo, Sanji quitting the crew would be far, far worse than working under Big Mom. And I know we all already knew this from the beginning, but this just, like, puts that, like, nail in the coffin that Luffy cares about his friends. Like, his friends mean the world to him, and he will gladly give up the title of King of the Pirates than abandon a friend, because he knows that he needs everyone in his crew to attain that title. And if it means working under Big Mom and giving up that title to keep his friends, I guess Luffy would probably do it. He would be pissed as shit, but he would still do it. And then we see this development even further when Luffy goes to visit Peckham. And if you guys don't remember, Luffy was shitting bricks about wanting to see Nekomamushi, you know, the cat guy. So the fact that he, you know, he saw him and whatnot, but his main concern is like, you know, I can see Nekomamushi at any time. Let's find Peckham and let's ask him what exactly he knows. And that's how you know Luffy's priority right now. Well, where is Sanji? What the fuck is going on with Sanji? We need to get his ass back. And Peckham reveals another interesting fact about the Vinsmoke family, in that they are a family of assassins. Now that shit is pretty fucking awesome, and I'm starting to think, well, this might sound a little cliche, but it might be something along the lines of Sanji was a part of the family and they were being, you know, assassinating, killing people, whatnot. Sanji didn't want that life and he decided to leave, and there's a wrap for Sanji's past. I'm hoping it's not that generic and bland. I'm hoping that just because they're a family of assassins, I'm hoping that's not the only reason why Sanji left, because he didn't want to kill people. But without a doubt, we did get another piece to this puzzle. We know that the family is mad important. We know Sanji is the third son of that family, and we know that the reason why they're such a big name in the fucking world of One Piece, they are a family of assassins. Now, I'm hoping next week we could probably get more info on that family, because now Peckham is spilling the beans. He could probably give us a bit of a lecture on the history or lore regarding the Vinsmoke family, and at that point, Brook needs to step in and say, yo, I have personal relations with these guys, or I've seen them before, I followed them before, I don't know. We need to see what Brook's take is in regards to the Vinsmoke family. But that's pretty much it. I really like this chapter. I'm hoping Oda keeps on this streak, because every single chapter since this year began, bravo Oda. Like, just keep on going with this. I want to know more about Sanji, but I want to know what you all had to say in the comments below. Do you guys have your own theories on what Sanji's family actually is, or what they intend to do with him once they get him back? What do you think Big Mom's plan is and all of this shit going down? I'm just like, right now I am on a One Piece like train. Like, I'm on the hype train for One Piece. I'm super mad excited for whatever else we have in store. And yeah, just let me know what you all think. I want to discuss it with you guys in the comments below. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it at all, or even this awesome chapter of One Piece, if you could drop me a like down below, I'd really, really greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, there you go. You got it used right now. Click that subscribe button and stay up to date with all my future videos and content. I will love you forever. I'm A Jackson Mister, and as always, thanks for watching.